Yesterday, millions of people around the world watched one of the most important royal events of the year, Trooping the Color. The crowds were enormous. The cameras were everywhere. And when the royal family stepped onto Buckingham Palace's famous balcony, it looked like a powerful display of unity. King Charles was there. Queen Camilla was there. Prince William and Princess Catherine were there. Even the youngest royals captured the public's attention. But there was one name people immediately started searching for online: Prince Harry. Because while the royal family stood together in London, Harry was nowhere to be seen. No balcony appearance, no public message, no surprise visit. Instead, reports and photos place him thousands of miles away in America, connected to the NBA Finals, in a completely different world from the one he left behind just a few years ago. And that's why this story is getting so much attention today. Because this isn't just about Harry missing another royal event. Royal watchers are asking a much bigger question. Has Prince Harry finally moved on from royal life completely? Or does every major royal occasion simply remind the world how far apart Harry and the royal family become? When you compare the scenes from Buckingham Palace with the scenes from Harry's life in America, the contrast is impossible to ignore. And by the end of this video, we'll look at why his absence is creating debate on both sides of the Atlantic, what royal fans are saying, and whether Harry's future still has any place inside the royal family story at all. Yesterday, something happened that royal watchers couldn't ignore. As King Charles, Prince William, and Princess Catherine stood together on Buckingham Palace's famous balcony during Trooping the Color, one royal was missing yet again: Prince Harry. But here's where the story gets interesting. While the royal family was taking part in one of Britain's most important traditions, Harry was reportedly thousands of miles away, connected to the NBA Finals in America. So the question everyone is asking is simple: has Harry truly moved on from royal life? Or does his absence say something much bigger? Because when you compare the scenes from London and the scenes from America, the contrast is impossible to miss. And by the end of this video, you'll see why Harry's latest absence has royal fans debating his future more than ever before. Trooping the Color is not just another royal event. For many people in Britain, it is one of the most important traditions of the year. It celebrates the monarch's official birthday and brings together senior members of the royal family in a public display of unity. Thousands of people line the streets. Millions watch on television. And every year, one of the most anticipated moments is the appearance on the Buckingham Palace balcony. This year was especially significant. King Charles continues his public duties despite a challenging year. Princess Catherine's return to public events attracted enormous attention. Prince William stood beside his father, showing once again that he remains central to the future of the monarchy. The images from London were exactly what the palace wanted the public to see: a united royal family carrying on with tradition. But as viewers watched those balcony scenes, many immediately noticed who wasn't there: Prince Harry. Of course, Harry has not appeared at Trooping the Color for several years now. Since stepping back from royal duties in 2020 and moving to California with Meghan Markle, his relationship with the institution has changed dramatically. Yet every time a major royal event takes place, people still ask the same question: where is Harry? And that's because no matter how much time passes, Harry remains one of the most recognizable members of the royal family. His absence often attracts almost as much attention as the people who are actually present. What's fascinating is how different Harry's life looks today compared to the life he once had. There was a time when Trooping the Color was a normal part of his calendar. He would ride in military uniform, participate in official events, and appear on the balcony alongside his family. Back then, it was difficult to imagine a future where Harry would be living thousands of miles away, separated from royal life almost entirely. Yet, that's exactly where we are today. While London was focused on royal tradition, reports connected Harry to the NBA Finals atmosphere in the United States. And whether you're a supporter of Harry or a critic, the contrast is striking. On one side, you have centuries of royal tradition, military ceremony, and Buckingham Palace. On the other side, you have celebrity culture, sports arenas, California, and a completely different lifestyle. For some people, that contrast represents freedom. They believe Harry chose the life he wanted and escaped an institution that made him unhappy. They argue that he has every right to build a new future on his own terms. But others see it very differently. They look at those balcony photographs and wonder whether Harry gave up something that can never truly be replaced. They see Prince William standing beside the king and ask whether Harry's place in that story has now disappeared forever. And that's where this conversation becomes more emotional than political. Because regardless of what people think about Harry's decisions, there was a time when he seemed inseparable from the future of the monarchy. He was the popular prince, the military veteran, the younger brother who often appeared relaxed and approachable. Many people genuinely believed he would remain a central figure in royal life for decades. Instead, the last few years have brought interviews, documentaries, legal battles, family tensions, and an ocean separating Harry from the institution he grew up in. Every major royal event now highlights that reality. When the cameras showed King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Catherine, and the younger royals standing together, they were also showing something else without saying a word. They were showing how much the royal landscape has changed since 2020. Some royal commentators argue that Harry's absence no longer surprises anyone. They believe both sides have moved on. The palace continues with its duties. Harry continues building a life in California. From that perspective, trooping the colors simply reflects the reality of the current situation. But not everyone agrees. Many royal fans still hope for reconciliation. They still remember the days when William and Harry appeared together at public engagements. They remember the brothers joking with each other, supporting military charities, and representing a younger generation of the monarchy. For those people, every family event that takes place without Harry feels like another reminder of what has been lost. Social media reactions reflected that divide perfectly. Some people said Harry looked happier away from royal obligations and praised him for creating a different life. Others argued that seeing the royal family together only emphasized how isolated he has become from his roots. And perhaps that's why this story continues to attract attention year after year. It's not really about one event. It's not really about one balcony. And it's not even about one absence. It's about what Prince Harry's journey represents. For some, it represents independence and personal freedom. For others, it represents separation, regret, and missed opportunities. The truth is that nobody outside the family knows exactly how Harry feels when these events take place. We don't know whether he watches from afar. We don't know whether he misses being part of those traditions. And we certainly don't know what the future holds. What we do know is that every major royal event creates the same powerful image. The royal family on one side, Prince Harry on the other, and the distance between those two worlds seems just as large emotionally as it is geographically. As the crowds cheered outside Buckingham Palace and military bands marched through London, the monarchy once again presented an image of continuity. Life goes on. Traditions continue. The institution adapts and moves forward. Meanwhile, Harry continues building a life that looks very different from the one he was born into. Whether that decision ultimately brings happiness, history will decide. But yesterday's scenes reminded millions of people around the world of one simple fact. Prince Harry may still be a prince, but his life today could not look more different from the royal life he once knew. And that's why his absence from Trooping the Color has become one of the most talked about parts of the event itself. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Prince Harry made the right choice by building a new life in America? Or should he still be standing beside his family on that Buckingham Palace balcony? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal family news and analysis.